Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Rhypi here. Welcome to the stream. Today is Thursday in the morning at 6:03. Currently in the morning. Hope all is well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out as always. Right now, that is doing me making sure my mom has breakfast. We went to our local donut place. For me, I rarely get donuts at a donut place because I usually try to get stuff that's filling. I either get some kind of kolache or some kind of croissant or both, depending on what's going on. On some of them, because I know their tacos are good, I sometimes get their tacos. Just depends on what's going on. I hope all's well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out on my way to work. And I forgot to share it on Discord today. Whoops. Oh well. I hope all is well with everyone as we're just relaxing, chillaxing. It's sprinkling a little bit, but we was expecting it to rain today, so it's okay. Feel free to say hi when you come in, or if you're in the chat comments later, because you're watching this after the fact, feel free to let me know how your day is going. And if you also want to say what time you're watching it, who knows? Who knows for sure. Or how that response would be. Who knows? You got this, guys. As I'm eating my breakfast right now, so, waiting for people to be in chat in the live. But we'll see how today goes. All's well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, talking to you guys. When I see you guys, or humming, or right now eating my breakfast. I hope all's well with everyone. Hope all is well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out. I'm eating breakfast. I'm waiting for people to type in chat because I'm a little hungry this morning. Hope all's well. Hey Trace, how you doing? Welcome in, brother. You have a good day as well. Hope work is going good for you. Hello, Kiefer. I'm guessing the previous stream you was at, you was talking to a female streamer, so, and you just copy and paste. But hope you're doing well. We're just chilling out, hanging out as we're just driving along. Hey, brother Yoda, how are you doing today? Welcome in, and thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. We're just chilling out, hanging out, talking to you guys as I'm eating breakfast as well, or depending on what's going on. No worries, brother Yoda. Hope, hope you had a good rest. Understand that, Yoda. It can be definitely tiresome doing that long of a shift. Did you at least get 1 or 2 breaks when you needed to, or did you have to go constant? Ah. That's good that you was number 1 yesterday. Pops. Just in case the cops wasn't heard on the stream. I'm glad you got your 2 breaks, because I know they require you guys to have so many breaks. I know some places they require 3 if you work that long, but it depends on the company. Nice, brother. Yeah, glad things are looking great for you on that front. It was good yesterday. Hello, Mariah. How are you doing today? Welcome in. But yeah, that it can be a little tiresome. My last group of students, because that no matter what me or the other 2 teachers tell them, it seems to go out 1 ear when we say it in their other ear. That right now I can tell you, if I hand them a test, even if I prepared them the previous day, they'll be like, "You never taught us this." Yeah, I have to worry about it a little bit, and it's my non-senior classes. Like, I can't just remind them, "Hey, you need to graduate this year." With one of my other classes, I sometimes remind them that, and they stay quiet. But it's also a class because of how they did things at my school, like we've been talking about before, that half of them are supposed to be in there because they did not pass the STAR / the high school exam that is required of them for the math side. but half of them have already completed it. So it's like me trying to come up with lessons that they will all be engaged in. Definitely can be a challenge, to say the least. I can't tell you guys for sure why they made my class the way it is. And then I've had in the last month 5 new students in there, and 2 of them told me from their previous school they was in algebra 2, and then before they got moved, they got put into to algebraic reasoning. I'm just like, what? The reason why they switched schools. And I'm just like, okay. It can be, and for that group especially, it's like when it's test days, when they keep trying to talk to each other, it's like, stop doing that. And why, for me, I haven't even posted their test grades because I'm not happy with them. Because if it was my old school, I immediately put zeros, because that's what we're told to do when that happens. If they are talking or looking at each other's answers and stuff like that. But right now, I haven't directly been told I can do that at this campus, so I don't want to do it and have to worry about the whole whirlwind of yelling. In a sense. Because at the other schools it was expected. But it's one problem when that class, I'm the only one that teaches it besides the applied section. And right now if I'm talking about what the applied teacher is doing, I'm so far behind, but it's because I can't even get them to want to learn. And even what I'm supposed to do on the back end, they're not doing. So it's like, it's hard for me to want to do the fun stuff, and they don't want to do the stuff that I have to do on the front end. Like, only so much I can do, guys. As me and one of the co-teachers keep saying, it's like, if we really didn't care, it would just be me in the room. But just crazy to think about. I understand about making coffee, because I know that helps you wake up. Welcome in, everyone. If you're just tuning in, I'm Rhypi, where we talk about random stuff sometimes. Like right now, we're talking about work yesterday. But if you want to talk about stuff, feel free to say in chat. Just depends on what you guys want to discuss. Let me know. Or if you just want to say hi, and we like saying hi as well for those of us that are my regulars. And feel free to say hi if you want to get to meet some of my regulars when they are here and stuff like that. As I'm also continuously eating my breakfast in between bites and stuff like that. those of you that are wondering what I do for work, is kind of like what you're expecting from what you're hearing in the conversations. I am a high school math teacher and also a college instructor, so it's like, for me, I've seen within the same school the gaps of different knowledge and why I try to help all my students, but some of them, they don't realize I've seen their gaps now. So sometimes it's just me trying to figure out how else to help them. Because only can do so much when they're not wanting to learn, but gonna keep trying to push them to go in the correct direction and not just keep spiraling and saying that they don't want to do any more math. Because they're with me, that they have at least 1 to 2 more math classes after me. So trying to encourage them to think the right way. For a few of mine, I'm their last math class, but that's only like 2 or 3 of them out of the class of 25. Now 25. At one point it was 18, but because they keep adding students, and for me it's like some of them it's like I don't see anymore. Some of them I haven't seen when they transferred to this school. So it's like it's hard for me to help them when I don't see them. Hey, at least you got your water in. That's the good news. I know for me, I always forget to do 8 cups of water, but it's partly due to the fact that I don't want it to be that in the middle of the day I have to go to the restroom. Because for me, I'm always cautious about my smell, and sometimes after I go to the restroom is when some reason my classroom smells. And I'm just like, I'd rather not have to worry about it. Understand that, Yoda. I understand that completely. Because I know you're still recovering from it. Yeah, I would say for me, if I get 4 cups, that's good for me. But I know that technically, at some point, I know that I'm supposed to increase that, but I just can't feel like I can justify wanting to do it because I don't want it to be when I really to go to the restroom I can't because I'm teaching a class at the time. Even though for some of the periods I have a feeling if I told them, alright, I'll be right back, I need to go to the restroom, that I can. 2 of my classes, nope, I'm not getting any chance that. Even if I have someone else in the room with me. For those of you that are coming in, welcome in. If you want to know who I am a high school math teacher / college instructor when I'm not on YouTube. But when I'm on YouTube, I play different video games and do these driving streams where I get to talk to you guys a little bit more. So feel free to say hi if you want to say hi. And me and some of my regulars may say hi to you as well. So feel free to come in and join in our conversations. Thanks, Brother Yoda. Makes sense completely. Because I know you just want to make sure that you don't have to worry about it being even more slowed down because of the fact that they're not doing things 3 hours before you're supposed to be there. It just sucks that you have to worry about that, but I also understand your position of being like, yeah, I don't want to have to worry about it not being done already. Yes. It makes sense completely, Yoda. Just glad that you're able to take a good pace and you don't have to worry about a boss being upset at you guys not going quick enough because of y'all have to make up the difference and stuff. I understand that, Yoda. Especially if you're a job that has to go inside and outside, inside and outside. Hello, Bashka. Basha, excuse me. How are you doing today? Welcome in. So unfortunately, there's some people's shops that it feels like if they have to pick up the pace for someone else, they get chewed out for not going fast enough, but they're already doing the manager a favor, so it's like frustrating when that happens because it can burn people out because they don't see the positive reinforcement or positive encouragement of being like, all right, let's keep on going, guys, we got this. Nice, Yana, but I understand just the rain in general, that you're like, okay, hopefully it doesn't rain and then it doesn't become too hot because of it afterwards. It's also, I understand that would be another reason why you don't want rain. And then I still think it's funny how right now that we had the defroster on as our kind of AC going, because it's working as a defroster on the defroster side but not on the AC side, so that's why I just have a feeling I need to replace the relay switch, and right now I'm planning to get that later today so I can try to see if that's the issue. And I mean, we gotta try to get that. I should buy the fuse box that I saw, all the different fuses and the tester, so I can test the fuses as well. Just not while it's raining, of course. Just I don't want to touch electricity when it's raining. So that's not a good combination. Indeed, Brother Yoda, indeed. Awesome. There's so much traffic right now. Hopefully things are okay. Oh, okay. That might be why. I think I see a stalled car in the middle. Not quite yet, because I still need to buy stuff for Christmas. Because right now, one of the things I do for my family is help Santa get his stocking stuff. So but right now I'm just like, hopefully I get a little refund from someone. From someone that I'm expecting that I helped out last month, just so I can pay for more stuff for Christmas. But also, like, if it happens that they can't do it, because I told them to just pay it back when they can, because I don't want them to rush. It's one of those cases that I try to help out where I can, but I know that I only have so much, so that's why I don't try to do those big donations that I sometimes see on other people's streams and stuff like that. Because I remember, or like, for example, the Runaway guys, when they used to do their coliseums, I just remember some people who are able to do like 1,000 or 2,000 at a time and do it multiple times during the stream. I'm like, damn, how do you have that much access money? I know you enjoyed being able to chat as well, and who knows, maybe in the future we try to see if the collaborated option is available. If you ever want to do it where we talk side to side instead of just you typing when you're more awake, because I don't want to ever ask you to do it when you just woke up to do it. That would be interesting to do at some point. I know, because I know for me wise, I now have it where at one point on YouTube, I know I can set it ahead of time, but I thought I saw an option of doing it during the stream as well, but I don't see that button right now. But I know I've sometimes seen it where you can add collaborators that you plan to allow once they say that their video's ready to invite them into your stream. I just don't know how it works since I haven't tried it yet. I know that's how other people have done it in other streams. Sometimes I watch other people do multi-stream and stuff like that just to see how it works and stuff. Because I don't know if on our ends if we just hear our voice or if we see the video as well. That part I do not know. That'd be one of those interesting things to test out at some point. That'll probably be one of those times that we tested it out in the evening time while I'm doing a game stream to test it out to see how it works. Yeah, I just can't tell you for sure. Because like I said, on my end, I see where I can add collaborator. And who knows, maybe I'll do a stream since I can broadcast what I see on the mobile side, show you guys what I see when I'm setting up a live stream on the phone. So you guys can see if you guys have similar or same options. Because I know at one point I saw it where you can add collaborators on the bottom, where I see it on the bottom, but because it used to, at one point there was 5 options on the bottom for me, and now there's only 4 again, so I'm guessing something didn't work. So, who knows for sure? Because I don't know if we have to have the same title or if it's the case that all of us can just be in each other's streams or whatnot. Just be interesting to test out at some point. Just so we don't have to feel like that, especially when I'm driving, that I have to worry about it on the drive. So that's why I joked about it being one of the evening streams that I do it. Or Sunday. Who knows? Chilling out and hanging out, talking to you guys, for those of you that are coming in. And I'm Rhypi if you never met before. And I do a lot of variety of games or these driving streams to talk to everyone about different things depending on what we discuss. Because you never know what our conversation leads. Sometimes we have an idea, sometimes it goes in a different direction because we said something, we're like, oh, let's talk about that. But it's part of the reason why these streams aren't on it. Besides that, Rhypi Talks doesn't, last time I checked, doesn't have 50 subs. but also that my Rhypi Talks channel is more of the structured talks, where me trying to plan out what I'm going to talk about, where with these, I don't try to plan it out at all. Because I can have some ideas of what I'm going to talk about, but depending on the nature of the chat, I don't want it to be that. I feel like I have to stay on the topics I was thinking about talking about, because when you do that, it just makes you stress out that you didn't get a chance to talk about everything you want to talk about. Things to think about as well, because I can tell you that I want to talk about this today, and sometimes I talk about it for a brief moment, and then I'm like, I see something in chat, I'm being like, oh, let's talk about that. So it's just one of those funny things, to say the least. So I had it one time that I talked to about when I was still looking for a job, that I was talking about how I did that on an interview, and then we switched it from interview because someone was talking about getting a job, me congratulating that person, more than me talking about my bad interview. So you never know what will come out of conversation sometimes. Sometimes we're all trying to showcase something. We're all trying to stay positive for each other when we can, because there's going to be days where we can't be positive for each other because of how we're feeling and stuff like that. That's why we try to laugh when we can and cheer up when we can. It just depends on what's going on, to say the least. For sure how things are gonna line up fully, but that's the fun of it sometimes. For me, it's like I can plan to talk about some of the stuff, like I said before, but I remember one time that I thought about talking about something, and then it took me about 30 minutes for me to finally talk about the rest of it. And I'm like, I'm so sorry for those of you that are watching this after the fact. Remember that happening one time. I was like, whoops. I'm sure someone was wondering more what happened. And they're just like, okay, and. Hello. Artmore, how are you doing? Right now we're heading to my workplace. That we're almost there. That you caught us at the tail end of it. Of our stream. But how are you doing today, Artmore? I don't even have a wife, so I can't even tell you how I would answer that. For me, it's just one of those cases that it's just something I don't think about. Like I said, it's just one of those things that I don't know. No, and that's not something I think about, so I can't give you an answer. I would suggest asking someone else that question. Not currently. Because right now, for me, I rarely go to conventions, so. If you want to imagine that, I'll leave that up to you. But right now, we're just chilling and hanging out. We're just relaxing as best we can before we start our work days. That's just our schedules. That's just goodness. Hey Shane, happy Thursday. How are you doing? Honestly, don't think about them because for me, I'm more focused on my career. That's why I need to do for my family. I understand that, Shane. Hopefully, it gets a little bit easier for you soon, just so you don't have to stress all holiday season. But I know that's a tall order sometimes. Indeed, Yoda. I know some people, that's how they meet, but for some people, that's the last place they want someone to show up on unannounced and stuff. Okay, making sure that I'm in the lines. Okay, we'll chill out for a couple more minutes. Happy Thursday indeed. We're just chilling out, hanging out, chatting to everyone. One as I see in chat. Do, 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 do. Indeed, Brother Yoda. Indeed. It just depends on how our situations arises, because I know for some people they just happen to find the one that worked out for them post high school. Some people are high school sweethearts and stuff like that. Right now it was a little bit warmer day than yesterday, but I know that some of my students are going to be complaining about it being cold because earlier before before I even started this stream. I had already got my breakfast. Don't know about everyone else. And slowly eating it on the road. But today, right now, on my car setting, it says that it's 47 outside, 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and yesterday was at 41 at one point. Yeah, and some convenience stores do it well. That's no problem at all. I just know today, because my mom's been asking for boudin kolaji. We went with the donut places that make them, so she can have one today. Yeah. Yeah, some of us make it at home too. For me, I don't always have time to make it at home. If I want to make sure I'm at my places on time, and make sure my mom's workplaces. Nice, nice, Shane. Hope you enjoyed that blueberry muffin. It's one of those interesting things, to say the least. For me, I just will keep reminding myself to say Fahrenheit, because I know we sometimes have people from other parts of the world watching, and I know that at least 75% of our world population reads temperature in Celsius. Don't worry, you can complain, Shane, because I know it's code for you. Because I know for you, you don't like the code as well. So, because for me, I enjoy it, but I know not everyone enjoys the code, especially when it's raining and being cold. We all have temperatures that we can tolerate, and then temperatures where, like, oh my god, help, help. Like for me, once it gets below 25 is when I'm like, okay, I probably need to make sure that I have a heavy jacket on, not just a light jacket on. And once it's below 50, usually I put on gloves as my first thing. But because I'm streaming right now, I don't want to put the gloves on, because I know I can't use the touch pad sensor, even though I buy gloves that have it, but I rarely have gloves that actually work with it, believe it or not. Bum 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 bum. But we'll go ahead and start wrapping up the stream here, guys, because I need to make sure that I start making sure I'm fully ready because I have another blitz of me trying to review many topics in a single setting with my students today. Because remember, you got this, guys. Stay safe out there, like Shane said as well. And I hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching the stream or video or reading any of my community posts. And hopefully at some point I can start doing them on a daily basis again, because I love doing them, but I don't know how many of you guys read them when I was doing it, but doing it before I had the full-time job, but it's still something I want to try to do again. So just remember, you got this, guys. Peace.